Have you ever noticed how different cultures use similar symbols to talk about big ideas like wisdom, faith, and enlightenment? Across history, the feminine form has often been used to represent these profound concepts. Today, we're going on a journey through comparative religious thought to explore three fascinating figures: Alma Mater, Pistis Sofia, and St.Lucy. We'll look at what they represent, how they're different, and why these ancient symbols of wisdom, nourishment, and spiritual light still resonate with us today. So, let's start with a quick question for you. When you think of wisdom, what qualities come to mind? Is it pure knowledge, unwavering faith, a guiding light, a sense of sacrifice, or the act of nurturing others? Let me know in the comments below. This idea of connecting different concepts is exactly what comparative religion does. It looks for patterns and shared human longings across diverse traditions. First up, let's talk about a term you might already know: Alma Mater. Translated from Latin, it means nourishing mother. While we often associate it with the universities we graduated from, its roots go much deeper. In ancient Rome, it was a title for mother goddesses like Ceres and Cybele, who were seen as the source of life and sustenance. Later, in medieval Christianity, the Virgin Mary was sometimes referred to as an alma mater, the spiritual mother of humanity. And of course, today, our universities are our nourishing mothers of knowledge, shaping our minds and passing down tradition. The core themes here are education, the formation of the soul, and the transmission of culture from one generation to the next. It's all about being fed, intellectually and spiritually. Where have you heard the term alma mater used before? Was it for a school, a church, or something else entirely? Now, let's journey into a more mystical realm with Pistis Sofia. This figure comes from ancient Gnostic Christian texts, and her name itself tells a powerful story. Pistis means faith or trust, and Sophia means wisdom. So, she is literally faith wisdom. The story of Pistis Sophia is a dramatic one. She is a divine feminine being who falls from a high spiritual state into ignorance and suffering. Her journey is one of deep repentance and a desperate struggle to ascend back to the light. She is ultimately redeemed through gnosis, which means direct spiritual knowledge. Pistis Sophia symbolizes wisdom that has experienced suffering, a faith that has been tested and seeks restoration. She represents the idea that the path to enlightenment isn't always a straight line. It often involves falling and getting back up again. This brings up an interesting question. Do you think wisdom is gained primarily through belief, through direct experience, or is it a combination of both? Our third figure brings us back to the historical world of early Christianity, Santa Lucia, or St. Lucy. Her name, Lucia, comes from the Latin word lux, meaning light. She was an early Christian martyr, and her story is all about light in the midst of darkness. Legend says that during a time of persecution, she would wear a wreath of candles on her head to light her way while she carried food to Christians hiding in the catacombs, leaving her hands free to carry as much as possible. In iconography, she's almost always depicted with symbols of light, lamps, candles, or even holding her own eyes on a platter, which represents her martyrdom and the idea of spiritual sight over physical sight. The themes connected to Santa Lucia are profound: spiritual vision, the courage to stand for one's beliefs even unto death, and the power of inner illumination to overcome external darkness. She's a beacon of moral clarity. This makes me wonder, what does the phrase spiritual sight mean to you? How is it different from just seeing with your eyes? So, we have the nourishing mother, the fallen wisdom, and the saint of light. At first glance, they seem quite different, but let's look at the shared symbolic themes. All three are feminine embodiments of wisdom, illumination, and guidance. They all use the powerful metaphor of light versus darkness. Alma Mater brings the light of knowledge to the darkness of ignorance. Pistis, Sofia ascends from the darkness of her fallen state toward divine light. Santa Lucia is a literal light in the darkness for those in hiding. They also share the idea of a journey, a process of formation, a descent and ascent, or a path of sacrifice. We see this theme of learning through suffering or effort in each of them. Let's try a quick matching game. I'll name a figure, and you think of the primary symbol, Alma Mater, Pistis, Sofia, Santa Lucia. The symbols are a mother, a light, and a journey of wisdom. It's clear they overlap, but each has a distinct emphasis. Of course, their differences are just as important, and they come from their unique religious and cultural contexts. Alma Mater is institutional and communal. She represents the formal structures, like a university or a church, that shape us. Her wisdom is formative and traditional. Pistis Sophia, on the other hand, is mystical and cosmic. Her story is not about a historical person, but an esoteric allegory for the soul's journey. Her wisdom is deeply personal and internal. Santa Lucia is ethical and devotional. She's a historical figure whose life serves as a moral example. Her wisdom is tied to action, faith, and devotion in the real world. Thinking about these three contexts, institutional, mystical, and ethical, which one feels most relevant to you in today's world? Where do you find your wisdom? So why do these ancient figures still matter to us now? They're not just dusty relics of the past, they speak to timeless human experiences. The idea of Alma Mater reminds us that education is more than just downloading facts. It's a spiritual and intellectual formation. It's about becoming a whole person. Pistis Sophia's story is incredibly modern. It tells us that faith, doubt, and even failure are essential parts of the journey toward wisdom. It gives us permission to be imperfect and to see our struggles as part of our growth. And Santa Lucia embodies moral clarity and courage, a reminder of the power of one person to be a light in a dark world, inspiring us to stand for what we believe in. I'm curious, which of these three figures, the nourishing mother, the wisdom seeker, or the saint of light, speaks most directly to your own personal journey right now? Let me know in the poll I've linked. In the end, putting these figures side by side gives us a powerful comparative insight. We see that different traditions, from Roman religion to Gnostic mysticism to Orthodox Christianity, use the feminine to explore our shared human longing for truth, meaning, and light. They show us that wisdom isn't just one thing. It can be the knowledge passed down through generations, the personal revelation born from struggle, or the moral courage that shines in the face of adversity. To close, I'd like you to reflect on one final question. How do wisdom, faith, and light work together in your own life?